Iha loka chikitsabhir jivitam yatu makshayam atmajnana ushadairagnya paralokas chikitsyatam. Try all earthly medicines to preserve your life from being wasted away by earthly diseases, and keep your souls entire for the next world by the healing balm of spiritual knowledge in this life. Iha loka chikitsabhir jivitam yatu makshayam atmajnana ushadaihi agnaha paralokas chikitsyatam. Iha loka chikitsabhihi, by the medicines that are there in this physical world, all the medical treatments and the panchakarmas. Jivitam yatu makshayam. Take care of your life here, because you have to keep your body okay, you see. Because this you need whatever knowledge we speak to spend and live a good life and use it till we pass away. But ajnaha, those of us who are ignorant, atmajnana ushadaihi, by the medicine of the knowledge of self, paralokas chikitsyatam, you try to deal with the sickness that could be hereafter, that you try to treat when you are here with atmajnana ushada, the knowledge of self. That will help you when we reach there, you see, because there are no hospitals there. I don't think Vasishtha talks in the heavens. He talked just here. So he says, with the knowledge of self, try to treat it now so that you are taken care of hereafter. But it doesn't mean you should not take care of your body with all the treatments that are available, every type of medicine. Homeopathy, Ayurvedic, allopathy, whatever is there, chiropractic, anything that you get it, use it and treat. Makshayam, don't be in trouble here. But in that, don't forget to get the knowledge of self, because it is needed. So coming back to our Dakshinamurti, the south face. Nana chidra gatodarastita mahadvipa prabha bhaswaram jnanam yasya tu chakshuradikarana dvara bahispandate janamiti tameva bhantamanubha tietat samastam jagat tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye nama idam Shri Dakshina Murtaye. To really meditate on the Parabrahman, as they speak of, is very difficult. Very rarely Very few human beings may be able to get it. So the easy way to meditate and visualize, the scriptures have a different upaya, a trick. And this is what he's going to use it now, you see. He says, this is easy to think about, the Brahman. Nana chidra, many holes. Gathodarasthita, gata is a clay pot. Udara is the belly. In the belly of the clay pot, which has lot of holes, sthita means placed. Mahadeepa prabha bhaswaram. A great light is there. The radiance of that light is there. He says there is a light, it's a very powerful light that is there inside this clay pot, which has lot of holes. Jnanam yasyatu, the knowledge or consciousness of which chakshuradi karanadvara, chakshuradi like eyes, etc., karanas, different sense organs, bahispandate, externally it flows out, it vibrates out. Janamiti, I know. In that way alone, Bantham shining, that which is shining, that light, how does it shine? It says, I know. Anubhat yetat samastam jagat. Anubhati, it reflects, just like sound echoes, this light reflects, anubhati. Yetat samastam jagat. This entire world reflects back that consciousness alone of this light. I salute the teacher who gives me this knowledge. You see. He says it is easy to think of a light, you see, inside us. That's where they always talk of, even there is this self, this jiva is there in our heart as a light. It is for meditation. It is easy to comprehend that way. When we talk about this Brahman, like I was telling you, when we used to glibly talk about Aham Brahmasmi, because Ribugita says, what is moksham? What is liberation? He says, Aham Brahmeti Dhrida Nischaya. That is moksha. You see. What is liberation? He says, liberation is the firm conviction that you are Brahman. This is what is liberation, you see. Liberation is not a place. It is not even a state. It is just your conviction that you are Brahman, if it is firm, not a shaky one. Ho sakta hai, nahi ho sakta hai, probabilities. No. Your unshaken conviction, aruda, you are established in that. That is liberation. You see. And of course, having heard this similar type, we all thought, when we joined the ashram, Aham Brahma, okay, I will be very convinced, Aham Brahma, I am Brahma. It's nice. It's just like Govinda, 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 we sing, Aham Brahma, Aham Brahma, Aham Brahma. But now after 50 years, I think, did it mean what we were talking? Did it really mean what these great sages were trying to tell us? Because This is where most of the communications are in trouble. When we communicate with people, I will be talking about apples and you are thinking of pears. An apple is not a pear. So the communications get in trouble or it doesn't go properly. So when he said Aham Brahma, and I thought, okay, because that is especially our branch of Dashinamis was Aham Brahmasmi. See, that is, we were expected to think about that. Of course, we did not do it. But whenever we thought, what did the teacher was thinking when he told that Aham Brahmasmi? The teacher in a very different stage. This sage, Aham Brahmasmi, when he says, he is thinking of this supreme sky. And he says, Aham Brahmasmi. And he thinks he had told the disciple. And I am at this stage where I don't know the sky. I am pure body and I communicate only with different bodies, different forms. Yeah, the form is an obsession. Like, what happens, like even when we walk around and live our daily experience, how many of us look at the sky? Very rare. Whenever I look here, I look at the mountains. I look at the green trees. I look at those rocks. I look at the beautiful Ganga. And I look at the birds, dogs, people. I rarely see the sky. We don't even see the sky where this should be seen because it's open, it's the mountains. Especially in West when we go, there's a state called Montana. Montana is called the state of the great sky. Because when you go there are mountains. It's a mountainous place. You remember most when we were driving, that was our great enterprise at that time of seeing the sky. Going to Yellowstone. It is sky. Mountains are there, but they are not so close by. But you are surrounded by mountains, and so even when you look, you are forced to see the sky, the great sky. And here, what happens for me, as I keep observing, how many times do I really see the sky? We don't observe it. Not that you don't see, because that image falls in your brain, but attention is not there. It is not much recognized, or importance is not given to it. I am observing myself, you see, I don't know about others. For example, for myself, during the whole day, when do I really see the sky, or at least a thought comes into my brain, is when I walk the morning walk, and when I reach the top of this, at that time it's a little bit, I stop for a second and look up, and little bit it comes. And again when I come back, and stop at the steps. I don't want to go down further. I stop and look. At that time, that's the only time I force myself to recognize the space, the sky. That is most probably a few seconds, 10 seconds. And then again I start walking back. I'm not conscious of the sky or the space. I'm only conscious of the road because I walk. I don't have the Western walking gait, though I stayed there for so long. I always look to the ground. Drishtiputam patam nayet. Cleansing so that you won't step on something. That is how you should walk. Of course, he said Drishtiputam so that you won't step on ants. But most probably he doesn't want you to step on spittoons. You see, people could be spitting all over. Or there could be cow dung or horse dung. So he says, please look down when you walk. Or else you have to wash your shoes every time. So I'm always looking down and walking. As if somebody said, are you looking for dimes or what? Why are you looking all the way, all the time to the ground? Do you think that you will find some dimes, some cents, some paisa? Kuch paisa mil jayega bol karke jata hai. No, because Western walk is straight. And I am always afraid of all these big leaders, presidents and prime ministers. They keep looking straight and walking, when the cameras are there, you can see, you don't see them looking like this and walking. I hope this guy doesn't fall down. Because there could be steps. Of course, George Bush, it used to happen for him, because and the media would make a big fuss of it. Oh, it's like that. He doesn't know how to walk. But steps and others, and they don't walk slow. It's a presidential walk. And then steps or things, but it's all straight looking. And most of the Westerners also, they look at whatever is there, you see. I don't look whatever is there, I look at the ground. I miss all these trees and flower plants because I'm looking at the ground all the time, you see. If I have to look at these things, I have to stop and see. Okay, then again, look down and walk. So when I come there to the end, I look up. And for that another few seconds, I look at the sky and the space and get the thought, Jnanamritam samarasam gaganopamoham. Astavakra, Avadut Gita, Dattatreya. It's a beautiful book, His poetry is nice. Because few chants, he will go with the rhythm. In the last sentence would be Jnanamritam samarasam gaganopamoham. I am the immortal, eternal, homogeneous consciousness of knowledge, which is just like the sky. I am this empty space, but which is knowledge. Jnanamritam, it is knowledge. That's what I am. And that is what my teacher thought when he said, Aham Brahmasmi. But I had never this space consciousness, you see. I am living as a pure skeleton. Yeah, it's a very pure skeleton. Solidified, you see. And when you talk of Aham Brahmasmi, my brain it processes with whatever information it has, you see. It's not its problem. It's just like a computer. What you feed, that's what it's going to spit it out, you see. What is the computer language for it? It's not said, okay, what you put in that, it comes out. That's not the language. Huh?
Input output ही बोलते हैं.
What?
See, input output only. Whatever you give input, that's all the output.
But that's one thing. It is just like a spitting out. There is garbage in, garbage out. Yes. It is whatever you put, it will tell you. Yes. So the brain has mostly forms information. So even when I was telling Aham Brahmasmi, दृढ़ निश्चय ओके हमारा हो गया, हमको ज्ञान हो गया, क्या हुआ? Is thinking of the brain is telling, okay, is another solid Brahman, another clay pot. Yeah, it takes about 50 years. It has taken me even to get this 10 seconds of just a thought that I am like this space is. But to really become this space, when he says, Aham Brahmasmi iti dridha nischaya, that person should really know, he must be convinced that he is like this space, you see. He is formless, and eternal and infinite. And that is difficult for most of us to get it, yes. So they are coming out with an easier way to get the same knowledge, yes. They said, okay, if you think of a light, there is a candle flame right inside you. But this candle is not just like a candle, one candle power light. This candle is very bright, you see. Very focused light, white light. Yeah, and lights. When we talk of white light, the best time when I saw a white light was when you send a space rocket. Yeah, that light. This happened. I'm so thankful to my mother that she made me get these experiences without my own expense, because in my own planning, I had no plans. I just landed up in somebody's home in Orlando, in the Disney place. And he used to work with NASA in Cape Canaveral. And it happened that when I went to their home, during that week or so, they had a space launch. That was most probably, might have been the last space shuttle that they sent, because afterwards they had the accident or so. Space shuttle. And as I said, I am always for experience. And I thought, if this space shuttle is being launched, man, I should see it. But for most of the people, in America it is just like every month they send a space shuttle. It is just like a car going, so nobody cares for it. You see. Even at all, if somebody wants to watch, they will see the TV. Even that they would not care, because it is like an everyday affair. And I don't live like that, you see. Because I always travel in time, back and forth. And I think right now I am here. After a week I won't be near Cape Canaveral. For me to come and see it would be impossibility. Because those who have money, it must be nothing in States. You take a flight and go there, watch it, come back, you see. It is no big deal. But I'm not a great Swami, you see. Mother kept me a small Swami. So I am at the mercy of the whims and fancies of destiny, whichever way it takes me. Yes. And now it has brought me here. So I was telling this gentleman, oh, I want to see this launch. He said, okay, I will get a permit, because if you have a permit, you can get to a closer range. You see, you can get to a closer place. Or else, even otherwise, people can see there is enough room. So one particular problem has been solved. Now I have the permit. How do I go? It's about 2 hours from Cape Canaveral, where I was. 2 hours of drive. This is Western Drive, you see, where 70 miles per hour drive. I don't have a car. And this person has a couple of cars. But what happens? One car you take to work, another car, the mother of the home takes the kids to the school. It's a tricky. So even if they have 2 cars, they cannot just give away a car to me, you see. So, and of course, some people are very devoted, and they would give the cars to the Swamis. Yes. But I never had a disciple like that. I had no disciples. Yeah. So they were all friends. So now I said, and this gentleman never said yes. And so I said, okay, I won't be able to go. So I am lying down, because this was at morning 4 o'clock liftoff, I think. 4 or 4:30, before even it dawns. It was in the night. And I am thinking, oh my God. You know, this, I had gone to that Cape Canaveral place to see before, just for a visit. It is so nice to see. It looks like a Star Trek place, Hollywood setting. You see these big rockets, a space shuttle standing attached to something, there stands. There is one here, there's one there, and these big hangars in which they can go in and stay. And when you see all this, this doesn't happen always and everywhere. This was happening in America. Yes. Even in Europe, you would not find it. And I thought, and it doesn't happen in America everywhere. You see, this is happening only in the state of Florida, where they had the launching sites. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is once in a lifetime. I happen to be here. And I thought, okay, they can keep on having this launching. And suppose, hey, you can watch it next lifetime. And I thought, if I am born in Australia, what will I do? I may be there when they're launching, but I'm so far away, I won't be able to come. Even in time and space distance. And the times this is happening now, am I going to miss it? Oh, I did not sleep for an hour and a half. You say, I was not thinking bad of him, but the mind was very agitated. What is his problem? He should give me the car. And he can manage, somehow he can manage. He can leave the car and take the kids to the school, and I'll be back after the shuttle launch. And he himself did not have to go to NASA on that day, space launch, because his jurisdiction was something else. To make arrangement when this returns back, you see, then their operations are there. He was involved more with the return of the launch. Or else I would have taken the ride with him to NASA. But thanks to God, at 1:30 or so, as I was feeling so bad, my life is wasted, I can never see the launch. Because this is one of a kind and once in a lifetime experience. He's feeling so bad. He came at 1:30 and he said, Swamiji, you can take my car. I said, very nice. I jumped out of the bed, had a shower, and I said, okay, I'm going. And he gave me the key, and it was nice. I drove and went there, yes. Because most of the time they don't want to go to this launch because it never takes place at the time that they said they would do. Something happens with the weather or something is there, you see, they postpone it or it becomes tomorrow, you see, because it's not favorable, whatever conditions are there. But on that day, it went at the scheduled time, yes. It was so nice to see, when I went there, I was not the only one. There were hundreds or thousands of people, near the bay or somewhere. And there will be hot chocolate, somebody is selling something, because it's morning. And all these things are going on, and it was very nice to watch it. At the time it went. And that light, when it goes off, that jet fuel, that was white light, we hear about white lights. It was unbelievable white, even whiter than our friendly sun. Yeah. It's gone within a second, it has gone away with its trail. Only you see the trail of the light. And just like that, there is a white light inside you, you see. Just as a light is placed in a clay pot, there is this light. And this light is not just a physical light. It is a light of knowledge. It is a light of awareness, you see, by which you become aware, you come to know. This knowledge is the essential characteristic of this light, yes. Because each thing has its own property. So he doesn't want you to completely mix it up again with a physical light. It's not physical. But it is a light, because otherwise you cannot imagine about it. If he just said knowledge, knowledge. हम बात करते हैं ना knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Cannot think about knowledge, what it is. Yeah, if you really want to imagine what is knowledge, for me it is an impossibility. I know there is a stone, and he says, that's knowledge. Okay. I see the plant, that is knowledge. Acha? I don't know what this knowledge is. But there is a knowledge, jnana hai. So, cannot imagine it. So it is given the light of knowledge. It's easy. Then we say, okay. Suddenly we think, we know it, though we don't know what the teacher is really thinking. Because this is what my purpose in this communication, because this Brahman we have heard so many times. Why we are not getting it is because we really haven't gone and sit on the teacher's lap. If I sat on his lap and then if he said Brahman, maybe I would get that idea of Brahman. Even that may not be Brahman, but as close as possible to the understanding of this. Yes. But even to just think of the space, I have to wait for my 10 seconds. In the morning, most probably I added up today, I think, how many seconds I might have thought about this. I don't think it came to a minute, though 9 times I go. 10 seconds, no, it won't be 10 seconds, but 1 minute most probably. Somehow it would have, we'll be gracious to this guy. For a minute, I might have thought about this space. How many minutes are there in a day? Man, 60 minutes an hour multiplied by 24, or 164, 164 hundreds or 164 thousands, whatever it is. So many seconds. In that 1 minute, I have a hazy idea of this space, not completely concentrated on Brahman, because I leave that place and start coming back, because or else it will become too late for breakfast. Glutton has to do his job. Yeah. So, or else it will become 9 o'clock. If I waited there and kept on looking at this space, I would miss the lunch or breakfast. So I come back. Because we are all concentrated on the forms. So to get this Aham Brahmasmi is tough. So he says, this is easier. Even when you are moving around, it is easy to think of a light in your own heart. You could keep it anywhere, but they said heart was the place that was given to it. Hridaya, it is Hridayam Hridaya. This is the heart. This is the core of your life, yes. So this light is there. So if a light is there, and he compares this body to a clay pot, and it is really made of clay. Dirt thou art, and to dust thou goest. So this is there, it's a dust. And this light is there, and these holes are there in this. All the sense organs work through these apertures, you see. Eyes have holes, ears have holes, nose has holes, tongue has holes, skin has all holes. You see. All over we have got small pores. Then this, if a light is there, it usually will spill out of any place. Yes. You will see if there's a window, you will see the light that is burning in the home. Yes. It was a very pleasant, this is another thing happen in our West. When we go for a walk, if you walked in the night, it is always nice to look into the homes, you see, because that's the one time the lights are burning, so you can look at inside the home, you see, without intruding on them. Yes. So, because light is spilling out of those windows, you see. So here, this light spills out through all these windows of sense organs. How does it spill out? Jnanam yasya tu chakshurad karanadvara bahispandate. He says it is not just the radiance of a vision light, it is actually the knowledge that spills out through all these sense organs, you see. When that knowledge spills out of your eyes, it comes as vision. It comes out through your ears, it comes as sound tracking. It comes out through your nose, it gets a smell perception. If it comes out through your tongue, it comes out as a taste. If it pours out of your whole skin, it comes out as a sense of touch. Hot, cold, hard, soft, chilly, freezing, burning hot. All these things, itching, all these things happen when it pours out of your sense organ of skin. Yes. Jnanam yasya tu chakshurad karanadvara bahispandate janamiti tameva bhantam anubat yetat samastam jagat. What is this world? This world, we call it as prapancha. You see. It's made up of some 5 things. So, depending upon the category of your analysis, first thing they would think about, as it was in the beginning, it was the elements, you see. Say they came out with earth, water, fire, air, and space. Actually, I'm going through earth, water, but that's now it came. Creation came with space, air, fire, water, and earth. Yes. Why I did not go that way is, for me it was to remember, space and then what. It was difficult. Earth, water, fire, air, space. The mind would say it because we live here. So I could grade from here. Coming from there would have been difficult for my brain. And this each element caters to a sense organ. Yes. Because that's how these 5 elements God used to make our own production, you see, creation. I don't know whether I should go. I would remember it. Let us try. If I forget, you can help. You have heard Krishnanand, you must be able to help. Krishnanand would not go down here. He is always with the absolute. Yeah, ये छोटा मोटा बात नहीं करेगा वो. His logic, because he's a philosopher, you see. Yeah, we don't think like him. His is a thinking process, you see. The philosophers They are thinkers. They just don't talk. Yeah, actually when I was in somebody's home, nobody, I don't talk anywhere, but this place, they had invited different people. So they said, Swamiji, why don't you give a talk? And I thought, okay. I rubbed my face and then I said, okay, we talk. And when I don't know anything to talk, I will talk about Lavana and Katanjai. Because this is everybody's problem. So we started talking because I was very excited. I am always excited about with Katanja and Lavana because I see people, they are playing in poops. This is the truth. That's the one time I see kids, not kids, grown-ups, playing in poops and thinking they are very great. So I really get excited about telling them what they are doing. So when I started talking, there was one gentleman like this guy who was very smart and पढ़ा लिखा हुआ है, पैसा बनाता है. He said, Swamiji, now some people have the guts to talk. That means their pockets must be loaded, or else you don't talk like that. We came to hear a lecture. You are just telling a story. And I thought, man, he gave it to me. But of course, I turned the whole table on him when at the end of the talk, you see. Because I would ask people again, how would they finish this story? Because this is an autobiography of everybody, you see. It is not my story. So as they would finish, I would know where this guy is heading in his life, you see. And that fellow never heard this story. He was just all the time thinking, why am I wasting my time in listening to this guy? I was just telling about him playing with poop. Then I thought, he would have never lived the life. No, in his life, I don't think he has lived the life. He's just walking blind through the whole life, you see, because he has his own judgments and criterions. So he would walk through this whole life not getting what it is trying to show and experience. You know, this world is clamoring to be experienced. I am here, please experience it, a very short life. Look at me. It has made all its makeup. Suppose this is like a lady who has dressed up completely and with all, it's an Indian lady, so she has jewels too, not just lipsticks and powders. For Westerners, they don't need jewelry. See. They will even hairs, they don't make it hair. You dishevel the hair, they look beautiful. You say, okay, do the hair. And this world is like that, you see. With the cosmic makeup, says, appreciate me, give me some credit for what I am. Any object, even a thorn, what has gone into that creation? To be able to prick so that you won't pluck the rose. Don't blame me, I just don't want you to pluck the rose. Leave the rose where it is. Let others see it. You want to pluck? Oh, roses have thorns. Yes. That's why I'm made, and even to make this God has taken a lot of time. Yeah, it's millions of years of evolution goes into even a blade of grass. What a work, what a work, what a work. If only you know how much effort God has put into each thing, You would appreciate when the thorn picks. Oh my God, you took that much time. Thank you. What a creation. You like thorns on. Poor Christ, they gave him a crown of thorns. Did you make it just for the sake of Christ, O Lord? Okay, whatever reason you made it. So, we appreciate it, yes. Janamiti. I know. Tameva bantam. How does it spill? As I told you, it comes as vision, sound, taste, smell, and touch. But this is the objective way of the sense perception. But before that has to happen, what has to happen, the essential thing of this light is, how does it spill? The first act of that spilling is, I know. I know I am seeing. I know I am hearing. I know I am smelling. I know I am tasting. I know I am touching. I know is the first step of this knowledge. Is Janamiti tameva bantam, this light shining as I know in you. In all of us, because every act, when I'm walking, I know I am walking. Walking is an action. When I say I am walking, it implies I know I am walking. You get it? These main things we ignore, that's where we miss the Brahman. Because this is a common experience from morning to night. You know that different things are happening. And this I know you ignore, which is the very basis of your whole day of experiences. What I'm trying to say is where we are all looking for God. And this God is said to be Brahman. And this Brahman, what is he? It's consciousness. Okay, I also tell this word consciousness, consciousness, consciousness. No, it hasn't gone into any of my circuits, neural circuits still. This is, I know, is what is consciousness is. This becomes the awareness. I know. And what do you know of all these sense experiences? Karanadvara bahispandate, the knowledge that is spilling out through the different sense organs. And when the knowledge comes through my eyes, it comes as these forms, you see. Beautiful mountains and rivers and stones and trees and buildings and plants. Bahispandate. This light is reflecting back to me as the forms. And when it goes out through my ears, it reflects back, it echoes back as the sound that people are talking, or there is music, very beautiful music. Or it could be the subway noise, screeching sounds, yeah. When you stand in New York, every time when the subway train comes, it is the most abominable sound, it's a noise. But it echoes back as the noise or a music to you. or when it spills out through my nose, that aroma of Swami Yati's coffee. It is fresh. It should be filtered coffee. Yeah, it smells very nice. Okay, let me finish the drink. Or when I go through my tongue, I feel it, as a great taste that I am not expected to have some sugary laddu. Yeah, and I was tasting today Patanjali's Chawanaprash. Patanjali's Chawanaprash really has taste. It has some flavor in that. It has some herbal flavor that comes out immediately. It's really very nice. Don't tell Premanand. He will say, my Chawanaprash, nobody beats it. Because his is authentic. Makes it from scratch and prepares it. But Patanjali's has a smell. And I'm not expected to have, so I just take a little to taste it. As it comes out, it anubhati, it echoes back as the taste. And in the morning, in spite of my mittens, my hands are still cold. So that echoes back as my own cold. Anubhati. Bantam anubhatyetat samastam jagat. All this universe is echoing back that light that is spilling out of your sense organs. Why I'm trying to digress about all this? Because our real aspiration has been to experience God. This is, whether we do it or not, that is our innate desire of all of us who are sitting here. We want to experience God. And we always say we don't see it, we don't experience it. Yeah. Koi dekha nahi, koi suna nahi. Nobody has heard, nobody seen. And Shankara keeps crying. What are you telling me that you are not experiencing? What you saw is the God that is present inside you as this light of knowledge bouncing back to you through this magnificent world of 5 categories. It stinks most probably if he sent it to you back as only one frequency, you may miss it. So he sends it through all the 5 sense organs, you see. Any way you turn, you see the world. He says, you are not seeing the world. You are seeing the God's reflection, God's echo, God's presence. You get this. It looks like just a light in the pot. What he is telling is, Janamiti. It is this light's basic mode of operation of I know is presenting itself as taste, touch, color, sound, and smell. I salute the teacher who makes me recognize this. Don't say tomorrow that you did not see God, or you did not experience God, or don't say he is hidden behind the bush. No, he is not hidden. He is throwing himself out, he is dancing all over it. Please recognize it, just like some children, they come and dance before the mama. You say, oh mama, how I dance? That's what this world is doing. It's a lila. The whole world is dancing for you, you see. And that world that you call world is a misnomer. It is divine. It is God. Just change that word in your neural circuit. You will live in God and in paradise. Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Parabrahma Paramatmane Namo Namah Yata Shakti Veda Parayanam Samarpayami Om Tat Sat Brahma Arpanamastu Hari Om Tat Sat Om. Please bless us, O Lord, that we will see you. Today is Tripura Sundari's Jayanti, birthday. So see this world is the beauty of that great mother, Tripura Sundari. So at least let her take birth in you and enjoy the mother's beauty in this world.